Hey folks, how you doing? This is Brian, American Nomad. Anyway, yeah, I think I've mentioned before in some of my past videos too is, things are going to get tight. I told you that. I know they're going to get tight. We haven't seen anything yet. That's one of the things that's always scared me. I've been watching the news and, man, I'll tell you what, we are just we are involved in every skirmish, everything that goes on in the world, and that's great because we're supposed to. We're the stewards of the world. But I'll tell you what, I think we did it in a lot of stupid ways, and we've made a lot of enemies worldwide. But we have to counteract this bullshit, terrorism, and things that are going wrong in our country. I agree with that. I'm a full supporter of Trump. I don't care what anybody says. I don't like it, so what? Anyway, oh boy. This is going to escalate. This Iranian thing here is going to escalate into something, man. We're messing with some people now that they're already terrorists, they're already pieces of crap, but they're so volatile, they will seek revenge, and they will do stuff to us, and we have to counteract. What that could escalate into, God only knows. I don't want it to go nuclear. If it even went nuclear, just a couple of nuclear bombs, it could catastrophically change the weather course of this nation. It could get nasty. It could get beyond nasty. I mean, everything is escalating into, you have to look at the whole circumference and sphere of the whole thing, the whole globe as a whole. Well, look what's going on just with the weather, climatic changes and stuff like that. Just naturally it's occurring. We don't need any explosions or nuclear crap. We really don't. That's really could set a lot of things into motion the wrong direction for everybody. So, do I think things are going to get tight? I'm not talking doomsday. Yeah, I think they're going to get tight, tougher than we've ever seen. I think it'll make the Depression look like nothing, okay? That's where I need to get where I'm going, get some cash. That's what I told you, man. It is imperative, man, that I get up, get a job, get situated, if something don't jump before that. Get several thousand, deck out in some high-tech gear, man. That's kind of what I'm designed for. Just go ahead and I'm going to have to do it. Hardcore survivalist, man. Just get the stuff I need to survive out in the field for long periods of time without any assistance or help from anybody. And, it's going to get to the point, if crap ever hit the fan fully, if we ever had to have a nuclear confrontation, you can kiss cell phone service goodbye. The only thing that you wouldn't have to worry about is if you had some, encrypted radios and communication equipment that's not susceptible to like an EMT pulse. Do your research, man, online, man. Look at some of these brothers that are preppers and stuff that are really doing something to prep, survive, because crap hits the fan. What do you got? Lack of electricity, lack of fresh water, lack of food. When the trucks start coming or things stop, there's no grocery food stores. Everybody's just, oh, I want to go to the grocery store. Oh, I'm going to do this. My card, yeah. Most people, most families, they'll be lucky if they got a day or two, maybe a week maximum in their cupboards and refrigerators and freezers. What happens after that? What if the power goes out? What if you don't have a generator? What if? I could go on and on and on and on. So, I turned this down to cool. It was so hot in here. I think I might want to put it up now. Boy. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, I turned it down to 61 just to cool it off in here because I didn't want to be sweating. And I'll tell you what, it started getting frigid in here. Almost out of chew, and I'm broke. I've got about 4 dips left if I do it conservatively. I'm going to barrel out of here really quick, like within an hour and 15 minutes. I'll be barreling out of here. It's about almost 7:30 now. I'm going to be out of here soon. I'm just waiting for it to get light. It's getting light now, but I just wanted to wait till it kind of warms up a little bit. Traffic starts flowing pretty good. I'm barreling out of here. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. As soon as I download this video here, I'm going to download this, make sure I can do more videos on the road. But do I think crap's going to get tough? After what, this is like the worst I've seen. At least with that deal with North Korea, it was all talk and everything. But we've actually blew up a general over there at their airport over there in Baghdad. And the bad thing about that is they're just like the Supreme Ayatollah Khomeini, which to me is a piece of crap. I don't like him either. So I don't give a shit about any of them, to be honest with you. But bottom line is, um, they're going to retaliate in some type of way. I could see that they're going to do something stupid, man. And I don't know what we're going to do as American people, how we're going to react. But I just hope it don't escalate into, uh, you know, other nations being drawn into that. China, Russia, whatever. We're just in a very volatile situation. We're not invincible. We do have the best military in the world. Heck yeah, we do. But I'll tell you what, we're spread thin. Our military is 1/8 of what it used to be back in Vietnam War and World War II, and then, we had millions of troops. I don't think we have a 1,000,000-man army tops. All forces combined, that's dragging in a draft and all reserves and everything. So we got some nations that have 2, 3, 5, 10 million-man armies, man. China, I mean, they got shit. I don't know, a couple hundred million people. Ready to go if necessary. The only problem is they don't have the air logistical, sea, land, and air technology or mobilization capabilities that we have. That's the only reason why we have the superior edge. We just have that tactical, technical, sophisticated maneuverability that no other nation has. How long can we keep that? I don't know. You look at China here, they've been watching us for years and years and years. Every move we make, they've been calculating, developing more and more. Every mistake we make, they develop over it. I don't know. Do your research. That's why I do get on online and I research things, I don't just listen to music all day, all right? That's just maybe 1/1000th of an hour I do that. Very rarely. Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of worried about that, and I'm going to be traveling today. I said hopefully I'll get a ride where I'm going. I got everything mapped out for like the first 3 towns up from here. If I make it to this one location, which is about 60-something miles, I should be pretty good. If I make it to another location, it's even further, that's even better. It's even bigger. I'll have to do some more stuff. I just got my sleep, and I was going to sleep in for another hour and a half and not get up till like another hour from now. I couldn't sleep, and I had this up a little bit. I've been keeping this TV on just to check to see if anything develops on that, because usually, things just kind of escalate. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if things could escalate, if they did escalate to anything where it deals with nuclear war, you're going to know it on the TV. You're going to know it. You're going to see an emergency thing. I mean, they have capabilities, man, and that could escalate into other nations just saying, hey, screw it. And when I say nuclear is the end of mankind. I don't care what you say. The long catastrophic radiation effects and stuff like that, the electromagnetic pulse, I did some research on that. It'll knock out power grids. It'll knock out communication equipment. It could really screw things up to a degree where this civilization could break down into complete anarchy, and it could get tight. It could change in a matter of a week where you're wondering, man, I'm living in this country right now. How it could be catastrophic. Everything, weather, people, riots, you name it. It could just get nasty. And they were talking something today about a cyber attack. Hey, what about Y2K and different scenarios that didn't play out, but man, what if this plays out? What if it finally does play out? And it's a breakdown of, computer technology as we know it, the grid, the computer electrical grid as we know it. What does that do? It screws us. A lot of our power systems, what I've researched and stuff, they're archaic, they're old, they're ancient. They've needed to be rebooted and redone years ago, the power structure grid systems of different cities. I mean, if New York City, if the power grid went out for 1 hour, it'd be complete anarchy for an hour. There'd be more murders and crime in that hour than you can imagine. So, yeah, I mean, it's just something to really think about. I'm not talking doomsday, I'm just telling you. I could give a crap about Iraq and Iran. I really could. I don't really care about them people, man. I think I think they are terrorists, man. They don't care about a civilized way of life. All they care about is coming over here, taking up all our businesses and our gas stations and everything. we've let everybody come over here, man. I don't know why, we just did that, and they're taking over everything. Look at these motels. I mean, just, I'm just saying, man. We're screwing ourselves little by little by little by little. Am I a Rush Limbaugh? No. Am I right wing? No. Am I left wing? No. I'm nothing. I'm just a human being that understands a whole hell of a lot. We're getting screwed, man. We're getting screwed over more and more every day, and we're doing it to ourselves. We're not worrying about our own backyard. We're doing some stuff for veterans. Yes, we are. But we need to do more. We need to do more for our senior citizens. We need, I agree with some things that Bernie Sanders says. I don't care. I really do. Especially this pharmaceutical health care stuff. Really. But, we need to make health care affordable to people, man, so they can afford it, and not, they need certain medications, man. They can be able to get it and not have it and then end up dying because of an illness that requires certain medication. But yeah, this is going to get, it's going to get nasty. This weather today is supposed to be pretty decent to about mid-40s. Supposed to be actually partly cloudy. Tomorrow's all sunny. It's looking okay for me. West of here, looking maybe a little snowy within an hour away. Maybe some slight snow. Nothing major, man. When I get further up, the temperatures are going to drop 20 to 30 degrees. It's going to get cold again. It is. It's going to get cold again. Oh well. I'll deal with it. Anyway, that's enough. This is a 12-minute video. Said what I had to say. I'm going to download this, and then there we go, man. So you take care, folks. I'll get back with you on another video today on the road. See ya. This is Brian, American Nomad, over and out.